it working? Test, test. Working? Test, test. It is working. Okay. So this is a re-record of Dakota on Sejuani. So before we start, let's take a quick look here. Team for team. Jax versus Cho'Gath. Jax should win that. At least late game, there's no way the Cho'Gath's going to outsplit him. Sejuani versus Shyvanna. She has better objective control, is better late game, but you have a better team fight. Echo versus Yasuo. Echo provides a little bit more utility, and if he fucks up, can get out of pretty terrible things, like terrible decision making and stuff like that. And I noticed that's Timster. And bot lane, Rakan, Jhin. I don't think Rakan and Jhin are like great synergy. It kind of works. They need to be focusing Sona if they want any kills. Sivir's just kind of gonna spell shield everything. So if the Rakan's smart, he can walk up to her, throw out the Q, and then W. And then the Q will take the spell shield, and then the W will knock up. But I don't expect to see that kind of high elo gameplay from this Rakan, just because that takes some major skill. Anywho, you're running Aftershock, which I prefer. Nice job. Let's get this going here. He started Q? That's a weird start. I don't ever like starting Q. I always go WE because then you can really maximize your efficiency. I don't want that. Where are you? You can max your level 2 pretty well. Okay, so let's make this red side here, and I'm just going to fast forward what I need to fast forward, and I won't fast forward what I don't need to fast forward. Rakan went Guardian. I hope he procs it right next to you. Standard clear. Nice job. One thing I want to see you do in the future is when you're getting those last ones, start walking that way. It just makes your pathing just a little bit faster. Just a heads up. I don't really like this too much, just because Raptors rip you apart. I think I would have rather seen you go red into Scuttle, into looking for a gank top or jungle or mid. Since you went Raptors, it really hurts you. Though I guess they counter jungled you. Someone had a red buff. Ganking there is kind of suicidal. They took your red buff, so unlucky. Top's looking pretty juicy to gank. He's level 3 into level 2. Good gank. That was great. Nice job. Okay, wait. Dude. Okay, so you killed him. Oh no, Jax killed him. So your job as a jungler is take some farm and push this under his turret. Why you want to push him under this turret? Because if you don't push him under the turret, he has the option to not TP back. If you do push him under the turret, he has to instantly TP back, or you lose a lot of experience. Now, if Cho'Gath lives, like if Cho'Gath instantly TPs right here. Yeah, okay. So what you should have been doing, and this is a thought process I have, low elo players are going to be dumb like this a lot of the time. The reason I'm saying dumb like this is he's teleporting into a huge minion wave. Huge minion wave. You could have been there. Right there. Like, I would be walking up right next to this, so he knows that he's about to get fucked. Typically, like it's something to think about. Just when they have TP, they're gonna want to get TP as fast as possible. Just try to stick around just a little bit, see what's going on. Like, you could have been right there for a second stun. Otherwise, good gank. But make sure if you give the kill to the Jax, which is great job on you giving the kill to the Jax, take some CS. You gave him you sacrificed some of your clear time and XP to get a kill. So take some CS, push the wave. Now if he pings you off it, might as well let it happen. Okay. Cho'Gath flashed. Since Cho'Gath flashed, your job is probably camp top. However, you just cleared top, so you have to go bot. So that's where your camps are going to be spawning. Mid is also fine. You should be going wolves. See, the reason I would have wanted you to go wolves is look at this lane. Timster has no mana and very little mana and low health into a Yasuo, and this is about to crash into the turret. So the only way this gank goes well is if he's going to be dumb and go right there. Okay, nice flash. Nice getting his flash. The only reason I didn't think that was a good idea is because he pushed him in instantly. That was a perfect time to like roam up here and get some vision on you. The key to climbing and winning games is just being consistent, making the right calls a majority of the time. So even though this worked out for you, it really shouldn't have. Where I would have wanted to see you is doing wolves. Being a little bit more efficient with that pathing. And see, now what you've done right here is it's hurt Timster. Yeah, and I think he's going to die right here. And the reason it hurt Timster is because he has no mana, and you just forced him back into thinking that it's like he can fight this. This guy has Ignite and Conqueror. He's going to do massive damage and kill this guy. So if you wanted to do this, like Timster should have been backing right back there, which is his own fault. But what you should be doing is holding this wave for him, soaking XP. You're currently trying to gank a little too often. Oh, the Yasuo definitely should have killed that guy. Oh, unless he just burned flash. Okay. But now Timster is hurting for XP. He has TP though, so it should be fine. But think of all the time you just wasted right there. So you went mid, and you shouldn't have gotten a flash. You did, but you shouldn't have. Got no XP, no gold. You went bot, got no XP, no gold. And now you go wolves. You could have been doing wolves this whole time and then thinking about something else. You could have gone wolves and then ganked bot, to be honest. Again, pull them out when you're clearing them just to make your jungle pathing a little bit more efficient. Right now, where I'd be going is... Yeah, bot's fine. You're meeting up with them. I don't think... I didn't really like the bot thing. You're wasting time here. Good ward, though. Okay, so you're running around getting nothing done. You could have been doing raptors into top scuttle. Like, what you did right here is you got vision on dragon, which is fine, and then you ran forward and tried to clear this. Like, no. You don't have any vision on the shyvanna. You need some vision on the shyvanna. So I would have used this cone and did vision this way and see if you can counter jungle at all. Okay, doing correct stuff. Good job, good job. Okay, now you know where Shyvanna is. You could gank mid if you wanted to, but you probably get collapsed on. I don't think you win a 1v1 versus her, but your top laner is winning against the other top laner, so this fighting her is fine. I don't know if you win though. Nah, you don't. Okay, so you blew your flash. Okay, so you needed to understand this. Shyvanna is great at 1v1ing. She has no mana to use. Her cooldowns are low. Yeah, I don't think fighting her. You're playing Sejuani. If you're playing Jax, if you're playing J4, that would have been fine. But just understand that the matchup, you're never gonna win that. And you kind of baited your Jax there. Like that's not your fault that he kept going. But since you got the Shyvanna low, he walked down. If you hadn't been there, you would have been fine. Okay, going back to clearing. This is actually extremely dangerous of you to do, because if the Shyvanna was smart, she would understand that you have low and you have no flash. So, like, she can invade your jungle right now. Echo can't help you. So if the Shyvanna was smart, she'd invade your jungle right now. So what you're doing is really dangerous. Doing the Krugs is less dangerous, but the red buff was definitely dangerous. This choke has 6. If he has Ahri, kills you. Okay, good job. Well played. You didn't get close enough to get feasted on. Well played. Okay, you should be going bot jungle. That was a little bit long on the wait time, but Timster is getting his face kicked in, so what you should be doing is holding this wave here, pushing the Yasuo off. So what do you do here? Okay, good job, good job, good job. I don't know if fighting him is necessarily a great idea, but I mean, you're doing a great job, so if he keeps fighting you, you could have just ult him and maybe get a kill, but nice job. You're doing correct approach. Okay, so this is extremely dangerous. You can't really ping for this. You should just give this up because your bot lane is getting their face kicked in. Your mid lane is nowhere to be seen other than the Yasuo could be coming towards you, though he is backing most likely. And you already know that you can't 1v1 her. So I guess this is fine. Trying to see if you can steal it with Smite. That was really dumb. Okay. The reason that was dumb, you didn't see where this person was. I would Q over and then ult. The blind ult gets you killed here, doesn't it? No, it does not. Very scary. Okay. Very nice. He can't really fight that. Yasuo's playing dumb. Yeah, there's... okay. So you're pushing the wave. You didn't push it in hard enough, but hopefully the Jhin will push it in. Good job on the Drake steal. Let's see where you go next. Because you didn't clear any of your bot jungle, so you need to go bot jungle now. Where do you go? You are going mid jungle, which is fine. Okay, so you need to take this mid turret or top turret. Good job killing, but I think you still lose turret. Here, yeah, it's still gone. TP. This Cho'Gath's stupid, so this should be a pretty free game. Though you're not taking this turret, so you're staying way too long mid lane. You should be going getting your camps. Farm, 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 farm. You're super far behind in farm. You're not going to save that tower. A minions kills it. Okay, so you're wasting way too much time here. You have no mana. You might die. You haven't done any. You flashed in. I think that was a misclick. But what you could have been doing here, instead of trying to catch out the Sivir against the super low HP turret, is getting camp, camp, move over, camp, camp, camp. You're trying too hard to help your team when you are losing so far in CS. You need to be CSing, because every single one of your camps is up except blue buff. That's a ton of standing gold that isn't going to be replenished because you haven't taken it. So let's see what happens. Please don't just continue to fight. You should just do your chickens. Don't fight. Okay, good, good. I'd ping them off, say I need to farm. No, okay. Your team is way too into the concept of fighting. That's fine. Do you get Rift Herald here? Someone should get Rift Herald and Jax should go top. Okay. No, Jax needs to go top. Okay, so the reason Jax needs to go top is because him being here doesn't stop this Cho'Gath from walking up and pressing R. It doesn't stop the shyvanna. It doesn't stop the 0 wards you guys aren't placing. He has full wards. He has wards. You have wards. You need to have a ward over here. You're not doing that. And all this 2 waves of minions is going down. Jax needs to rotate top. So you have no vision over here. Someone is definitely over there. Probably shyvanna. You're taking a ton of damage. Thank God you got it. But all those minions are gone. Okay. So where do you go? What do you do? Do you go back and farm your jungle? What are you doing? Why are you going mid? You went mid to soak 2 minions and blow the Rift Herald. Okay, so this Rift Herald I don't like, because if they're playing smart at all, you don't get this. You probably die, to be honest. Okay. So the reason that Rift Herald isn't smart, I don't like instantly using Rift Herald unless your minions are ready for it or you've killed them. Rift Herald usage is for 2 things and 2 things only. Sieging as 5, taking objective if you've already killed them before the Rift Herald, or sending the Rift Herald on one lane and going to take other objectives in other lanes. This usage was extremely bad, and I don't think you get the turret at all. You get yourself and him killed. Okay. And you went to go mid to take 2 CS, you don't get the turret, and you have this camp standing, this camp standing. You did take the chickens, which is great, but this camp standing and this camp standing. And you lose potentially even more objectives just because they can rotate top, they can go rotate bot. Thank God this Cho'Gath is dumb as crap. Okay, they're rotating. They're not rotating. They're going mid. They're pushing in mid. The Shyvanna is 91 CS to your 64. She probably goes up to red and Krugs if she is smart, or goes and takes your wolves or something. Or probably sets up for Drake. So every time you're dying, think of that as more objectives you have lost, you have given the enemy because of your positioning. The way you're dying is not worth it at all. You're not getting any objectives for it. Okay. Finally clearing minions again. Smart. Echo backing was okay because he has TP. I did not just see you smite that. Okay. You didn't smite that. It was something else. Great. Good call on that. If the Shyvanna was smart, they would have been there, but nice call. And the reason it's a nice call comparatively to calling for other things that you don't know that is happening is because you had vision. That is why it was a nice call. If you were doing that and you didn't have vision, I would have probably flamed you because that would have been not very smart. Anywho, let's keep going. You're taking mid CS from your mid laner. Why? What was the purpose there? Good ult. Chasing a little too far, but Timster wants to die, is what I saw there. No one has damage except Timster. You and Timster could potentially have gone Shyvanna. That was... Okay, let's back up here a second here. Okay, so you make this awesome play on Sona. Great fucking ult, dude. Great job. Why are you chasing a Sivir that you know has ult? You haven't seen her use ult in fucking forever. You have no idea where the Shyvanna is. You don't know where the Yasuo is. What are you chasing for? She is full health. Ping that back. Even right here, you have the ability to run away. Run. Go away. Run away. Rakan doesn't help you here. He doesn't give damage. Your damage dealer is 10 HP. 50 HP. Close to 10. He ults back to kill himself and wastes his flash. You are still fighting. Leave. Run away. Okay, you made a good decision. Run away. Let's hope he's backing in vision. He should have executed. That was not smart. You die because you have no pressure. Okay, so a lot of things went wrong there. The catch on Sona is great, but one thing I've been seeing from you guys is you are pushing way too fucking hard, and you keep giving them gold. You keep giving them objectives. Every single time you die, they've taken an objective. Every time you've killed them, you've taken not a single tower. I know it sounds like I'm pretty frustrated. I'm not. I'm just trying to get my point across, I promise. Other than that, your mechanics are great. You're just... Every time you take an inch, you're like trying to force a mile, and it gets you fucked. So I can see you being extremely good playing ahead, because you're forcing. But you are not playing like you're behind or even... Because you keep trying to force things that your Echo can't do. Your Echo is like 3, 2, and 1. Like, okay. Let's see what you do now. Your next item should have been Warmogs. Not whatever you're building. I don't know what you're building. You're going bots. You are now 40 CS behind the enemy jungler. You are deciding to fight when you do not have any vision of the rest of their team other than Yasuo. So let's see how this goes. That ult was a little slow. I'm pretty sure they can kill all of you. It's a 4v3 and I'm still sure that they can kill you. Okay, so this is the game. Okay, moral of the game, you guys force and force and force and force and lose. What I want to see from you in the next few games is taking what you can Like, when you took that Drake down there, that was insanely smart. That gank up top, insanely great. Do more of that. Don't force yourself. Don't force plays when you don't need to force plays. Like, I always am looked at as being reckless. I'm not actually reckless. Every time I make a play, I know where the enemy is or where they're not. Pretty sure it's game. Currently you're forcing. It would have been fine if Jin followed you. So, I don't know what you guys are doing. So you only know Shyvanna's down here. Your Jin, your only other form of damage is up here. I mean, I guess Jax can do some damage. Never mind. That's kind of dumb. But you are hard rushing towards them for what reason? What reason? What are we doing? You're killing yourselves. Okay. So, I didn't even see this, but this was terrible because your 80 carry was farming top. He just pinged, your Rakan just pinged that your Jin wasn't there. That was dumb as crap. You guys decided to fight without your Jin when you should be pushing waves. You did not take a single tower this game. And that's because every time you force something, you got caught. So more efficient pathing is what I want to see in the next few games. And stop chasing kills. No more chasing kills. If you don't know where the enemy is, do not chase that kill. On that, I think you played fine. Great job.